The women kabaddi team did the nation proud by bagging the first medal for Nepal at the ongoing 19th Asian Games in Guangzhou, China. This incidentally is going to be the country's only medal at the Mega Games that concludes in 2 days' time on Sunday. There is nothing to write home about Nepal's performance, which has for one more time triggered debate whether participation should only be done for participation's sake or there should be a sense of competition as well. Not forgetting that the country's poor sports infrastructure hasn't helped the cause of our athletes. The Himalayan nation has a long way to go as far as the stake on medals are concerned. Good evening, I'm Amar Singh Pradhan and these are the headlines of the hour. Kathmandu District Court sends 25 alleged culprits in the 60 kg gold scam to judicial custody for further investigation. One defendant released on bail. Majority of road and highways across the nation in dilapidated condition. Road travel deemed risky ahead of the festivities. Peace Prize awarded to jailed Iranian activist Narges Mohammadi for her fight against the oppression of women in Iran and women freedom. And Pakistan crushed the Netherlands by 81 runs at the ICC World Cup, chasing 280 runs of victory. Dutch bowled out for 205 runs. 2 more matches tomorrow. Kathmandu District Court has ordered to send 25 of those arrested in connection with the 60 kg gold smuggling for judicial custody. The single bench of Kathmandu District Court, Judge Madhav Prasad Mainali, ordered to send 25 out of 26 arrested to the central jail in Sundara of the capital, while granting bail to defendant Rukmina Subba against 500,000 rupees. They were arrested by the Department of Revenue Investigation on the 18th of July, and the Central Investigation Bureau of Nepal Police had filed a case of organized crime against them on the 17th of September. After taking statements from the defendants, the detention hearing had begun from 27th of September last month. Law practitioners from both the Government Attorney's Office and the defendants had concluded their arguments today. The CIB had filed cases against 29 individuals, including 9 foreign nationals, for the alleged smuggling of 60.7 kg gold from Hong Kong, while managing to arrest 26 of them. With the festival of Dasai just a week away, the trend of people visiting their home districts has picked up. This has resulted in pressure on the roads of Nepal, even as the condition of majority of them is dilapidated. Amid prolonged monsoon rains, the dilapidated condition of the highways has further increased the risk of road accidents for commuters who have now started going to their home to celebrate fast approaching Dasai festival. The Dading section of the Prithvi Highway, Muglin Pokhara road section and Narayanghat Butwal section in the east-west highway are presently undergoing upgradation and expansion works. Likewise, 200-meter of Gutitar section on the Kosi highway that had crumbled 4 years ago is yet to be constructed. 60% road of 13-kilometer Dhankuta Hile section is yet to be repaired. Likewise, BP highway that connects eastern Nepal with Kathmandu is laden with puddles. The 160-kilometer road section from Dhulikhel to Bardibas faces the risk of landslides in a number of places. The 26-kilometer road section from Friendship Bridge in Tadapani to Barabise is crumbling, even as goods targeting the Dasai festival have started entering Nepali market using this road section. The general public therefore have been advised to exercise maximum caution while commuting during the time of fast approaching festivities. Parliamentarians have urged the government to proceed with the school education bill by ensuring that the demands of the stakeholders are addressed. Attending the House of Representatives session today that discussed the principles of the bill, lawmakers urged the government against endorsing the bill for mere formality. CPN Mao's Centre lawmaker Janardhan Sharma called on the government to provide time to mull over the provisions of the proposed bill, saying that many clauses were against the sentiments of the Constitution. Likewise, Chief Whip of Nepali Congress, Ramesh Lekhak, said the bill should only move ahead by considering the concerns of stakeholders. Janata Samajwadi Party lawmaker Pradeep Yadav opined the education bill was a sensitive issue and that the bill should be redrafted, raising question if the bill had been formed to favor private schools. Ahead of the session during the 0 hour, many lawmakers urged the government for market intervention, saying that inflation and black market had reached its peak ahead of the Dasai festival. UML lawmaker Raghuji Panta addressed the session with a sarcastic poem urging the government to curb market inflation. On a different note, Rashtriya Prajantantra Party chair Rajendra Lingden questioned the legitimacy of claims that former King Gyanendra Shah's remarks had hurt the country's democracy. In response, Maoist Center lawmaker Leknath Dahal criticized the use of the word king and urged the word to be removed from the session records. And in our Public Voice segment today, we have asked in all 7 provinces what should be done to improve the conditions of highways. Let's take a look at what they have to say.
बर्खामा पहिरो जान्छ त्यसलाई तुरुन्त सफा गर्नुपर्छ
राजमार्ग सुधारको लागि सरकारले सडक तथा पूर्वाधारमा पर्याप्त लगानी गर्नुपर्छ
हामी सबैले राजमार्ग हाम्रो आफ्नै सम्पत्ति हो भनी यसको संरक्षण गर्नुपर्छ
रोड विस्तार गर्नुपर्छ 2 लाइन छ भने 4 लाइन बनाउनुपर्छ 4 लाइन छ भने 8 लाइन बनाउनुपर्छ
सडक विभागले यसलाई सानो अवस्था हुँदै त्यसलाई तुरुन्तै इमिडिएट त्यसलाई चाहिँ मर्मत गर्न सके राम्रो हुन्छ
जहाँ हिलो छ त्यो ढुङ्गाहरू चाहिँ लगाएर यसो चाहिँ ठाउँ चाहिँ गाडी हिँड्ने बाइक हिँड्ने सम्म चाहिँ बनाउनै पर्छ
गुणस्तरीय सडक बनाउनु पर्यो हेरालु राख्नु पर्यो
ठेक्काका काम समयमै सम्पन्न हुनु पर्दछ
प्राविधिकहरूले पनि चाहिँ अन्तिममा चाहिँ काम कतिखेर भ्याइन्छ भनेर उनीहरु क्वालिटी चाहिँ मेन्टेन गरेर जाँचेपछि चाहिँ
भौगोलिक अवस्थालाई मध्यनजर गरेर त्यसलाई उपयुक्त ठाउँमा उपयुक्त इन्जिनियरिङ व्यवस्थापन गरेर चाहिँ त निर्माण गर्न सकियो भने
खाल्डाखुल्टीहरूलाई व्यवस्थित रूपमा त्यसलाई पुरेर यात्रा गर्नको लागि गाडीहरूलाई आवाजाही गर्नलाई सहज वातावरण सिर्जना गरिदिनु पर्यो
यो सबै स्थानीय तहले जिम्मेवारी लिनुपर्छ
And we'll take a short break here. We'll be right back. The 17th Jonta International District Conference has started from today in Kathmandu. The convention aims at the empowerment of women, curb cases of gender violence and also discuss the issues of climate change. There is participation of representatives from over 150 nations including India, Pakistan, New Zealand, Sri Lanka and host Nepal among others in the 17th Jonta International District Conference. Junta has said that the convention will focus on women empowerment, aim at reducing cases of gender violence and raise general awareness regarding climate change. The Minister for Women, Children and Senior Citizen Surendra Acharya inaugurated the 3-day convention earlier today. And it's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where it texts us with their opinion.
Public Pulse.
And let's take a look at a response to yesterday's question. And yesterday we had asked you what's your take on the failure to implement the government decision even inside the administrative hub Singhadarbar. 53% voted for option A, influence of middlemen. 34% voted for option B, poor monitoring, and 13% voted for option C, random decision. And here is today's question. And the question is, what's your take on student organizations resorting to padlocking at the 3-1 University? The options are option A, incapability of the university, option B, feeble government, and option C, ploy for politics. The voting is on. Type in AWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And now time for international update. Iranian women's rights campaigner Narges Mohammadi has been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Mohammadi is the 19th woman to win the Nobel Peacemakers Prize. She was honored for her fight against the oppression of women in Iran and her fight to promote human rights and freedom for all. Authorities arrested Mohammadi in November after she attended a memorial for a victim of violent 2019 protest. But she has a long history of imprisonment, harsh sentences and international calls for reviews of her case. The 51-year-old is currently jailed in the Evin prison in Tehran, serving multiple sentences amounting to 12 years, most recently for spreading anti-state propaganda, and given 154 lashes as a result of the decision. In 2022, she was only tried for 5 minutes before being given a sentence of 8 years and 70 lashes. Following the Mahsa Amini protest in Iran, Mohammadi has continued to report her experience of abuse as a woman in Evin prison. Russian President Vladimir Putin turns 71 tomorrow, with his special military operation in Ukraine grinding on into its 19th month, and Russian presidential elections around the corner in 2024. The Russian leader may soon indicate he will take part in the 2024 voting, paving the way for the Kremlin chief to stay in power until 2030. Putin, who was handed the presidency by Boris Yeltsin in 1999, has been leader for longer than any other Russian ruler since Joseph Stalin, beating even Leonid Brezhnev's 18-year tenure. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said last month that if Putin decided to run, then no one would be able to compete with him. While Putin may face no competition for votes, the former KGB spy faces the most serious set of challenges any Kremlin chief has faced since Mikhail Gorbachev grappled with the crumbling Soviet Union nearly 4 decades ago. And those were our latest headlines. Up next is News in Nepali. Good night.